Hi, I'm an OPM reviewer and welcome to this album review. This time we're reviewing Of Mercury's CHANGIN. CHANGIN is the 2022 debut album of Mercury, formerly known as Nathan Mercury. Some of their hits before they changed their name include Swing, which is probably my favorite single from them, and Rumours, which are both R&B soul influenced with a touch of funk on the side. Though their hit single Fools proves that the band is no normal band, what with the amazing vocals from Nathan Huang and the choir vocals that bring Fools together. After what I guess seems to be slight drama within the band, they changed their name to Of Mercury and released CHANGIN, an album that would prove the band's creativity within the overpopulated scope of alternative rock bands in the OPM scene. CHANGIN starts off with Heaven on Earth, a groovy start to the album. It feels very Silk Sonic-y with the groovy piano riff and funky drums. From there, it continues with what I expect they would do, and at the same time, somewhat surprised me. I'm Fine boasts the rap song vocals of Nathan and guest performer Iho, but it doesn't really blow me away all that much as the lyrics are somewhat basic in my opinion, but it is a very danceable track. Far From You Again is a ballad with lush acoustic guitars and vocal performance. It is a bit catchy, but again, it doesn't blow me away much like I'm Fine. Out of You seems to be an homage to 90s R&B but with modern production. It reminds me of that Bruno Mars song with Cardi B that has that 90s influence. Out of You is a great track. Surprised at how they captured that 90s vibe without being cheesy. Enough is sorta the end of the first part of what the album sounds. It grabs my attention enough with its hook and its production. But then it shifts to a darker tone with No Name and Royalty, something that I did not expect from the band. No Name's very much like Ultralight Beam, but in a minor key, and Royalty's lyrics seem to tell that you should love yourself in a very royal way. Next we have Stresses, which combines the dark tones of No Name with the groove of Heaven on Earth, of which the latter I prefer more. The trap-like verses don't impress me that much though. Energy is a house-inspired track that features Vince Lucero and Nomad. I think this one is one of my favorites from the album as it shows off this very obvious MIDI guitar riff that I just can't get enough of. Dan 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 dan. It's like Gent, but not Gent. The vibe from the first few tracks of the album come back with Cholula, Cut You Loose. Very Silk Sonic, very nice. Though I don't know what Cholula means. Cholula! I Keep Falling is the next ballad on this album and it's very sweet. I really like this track. It's something I expected from the band and yet leaves me breathless at some points. CHANGIN is the last track of the album and it feels like a credit scene from a movie wherein Nathan sings about how change is a part of life and that he'll be there for you in times of distress. Very sweet, very caring of Nathan. Even though some of the songs don't leave me breathless, what blew me away was the performances and the overall production of the album. The mixes and masters are polished to the core, it's very modern, not what you expect from an OPM band to be perfectly honest. Nathan's vocals are heavenly, especially in tracks like I Keep Falling. As an album, it feels complete, and the production completely steals the show more than the lyrics. So did I enjoy this album? Yes I did. Though the lyrics are somewhat basic, the bright spot on this album is the production. Props to the people who mixed and mastered CHANGIN. Would I recommend this to OPM listeners? Definitely. Especially if you're looking for that R&B soul vibe. 7 out of 10. But that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? Have you listened to this album? What are your favorite tracks? Leave your comments on the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!